can you show me how to do the world record-breaking paper airplane?
I could, but then I'd have to kill you. My publisher would prefer that we don't do that on camera, but let me show you a plane that was the inspiration for the world record plane. And when it's made from American-sized letter size paper, it's pretty close. Okay, so this is called the Phoenix, and so we're going to start with a diagonal fold.
Like this. I'm nervous. I got to do this perfectly.
There's two kinds of folding. There's accurate folding and there's fast folding, and those are very rarely the same thing. So take your time and line it up.
Did you just do fast or accurate?
I kind of did both because I've been doing this 40 years. Let's open that one up. Okay. We're going to make a diagonal fold the other way. Now, since you did such a careful job with that diagonal, it'll work just to take the creased edge, put it against the end of that crease, and you'll get pretty close on the diagonal the other direction.
Okay.
All right, so we're going to unfold that, and then we're going to flip it over.
Okay.
So in origami terms, this would be called a mountain fold because the creases are now sticking up.
Okay,
so
mine already looks worse than yours, but yeah, okay.
We're going to take one side of the square and put it right against one of those diagonal folds. And we're going to do the same thing with this side. And again, you always look for shortcuts and reference points, right? You got this little crease that goes across here. Where that meets the edge, you can take this corner and just put it against the end of that crease, and it'll be very close.
Like that.
All right, so now we're going to follow this crease that goes across the top and just fold it straight down. Here's a real tip when it comes to paper airplane making. A lot of people like to start with a crease down the center of the plane, and that's a real disadvantage on a lot of planes, particularly the world record plane. If you wait until later to fold it in half, you will distribute the bubbling or the loose parts of the paper inside evenly to both sides. So if you were to do that crease first, suddenly you'd have weird little things going on one side that wouldn't be going on the other side. So if you wait to fold it in half, you'll distribute the errors evenly on both sides.
Genius.
Okay, so we want to fold it in half with the layers on the outside.
Oh, I did it wrong. Oh,
that's okay.
Boy.
No harm, no foul. Just follow that crease. You'll be all right.
Did I ruin it now?
Nope,
Is it gonna...
nope, it'll be fine.
No, oh boy. Oh boy.
So now we take the short edge and we go right against the base of the plane, right down to the bottom. That
like
center
that?
crease. Yep. And we flip it over and do the same thing to the other side. So we're going to open up the center crease.
Okay.
And we've got a little tab sticking down here. Now on the world record plane, I let that layer extend down and strengthen the body of the plane. But on this plane, we're going to lock the layers together by flipping that tab up. And it's going to wrinkle a little bit. It's going to look a little weird there, but don't worry about that. Just lift it up and let it wrinkle, and then refold that center crease. And now those layers will be locked together, and it won't be flopping around in flight. Now that locking mechanism was invented by E.J. Nakamura. And the Nakamura lock is a classic paper airplane that uses that. So now this wing fold is one that I invented. We're going to start close to the nose, and we keep an eye on this raw edge as we roll the wing over. And when this raw edge just touches the corner down here, that's where we make the wing crease. Now this is the wing folding technique for the world record plane as well. If you just were to fold down to the base of the plane, you'd have really narrow kind of wings. This allows you to have a little more wing area.
Okay.
And then we flip over, and now you can kind of see the magic there where that edge, the raw edge is hitting the corner. You can see that a little more clearly now. So we're just going to make the other wing match.
Well, mine doesn't really match, but that's okay. Yeah, it kind of does. There we go.
If you just were to adjust this the way that you think it would fly best, go ahead and take your best shot at adjusting it. And then we'll walk through, what's a little bit better technique.
Okay.
You've made the classic adjustment that most people make. They have the wings drooping as they leave the body of the plane. So the world record plane relies on positive dihedral angle, and positive dihedral angle will help any airplane fly straighter. So as you look at the plane from the tail, you want the wings to be pointed upward, and same thing from the nose. So you want the wings to sort of be V-shaped. In flight, the plane will flop open a little bit. You'll have less dihedral. So the first thing to do is make sure you got positive dihedral, and that just helps the plane rock back to neutral when you throw it. And then you want to sharpen the leading edge creases. So on a nice flat surface, just make sure the leading edge creases are sharp. That's the front of the plane.
I like this right here.
Yeah. And then we're going to test fly in a hangar. Most people don't have that luxury. So if you're going to fly outside or you're going to throw really, really hard, you give yourself a little bit of extra up elevator.
Okay.
And that'll help keep the plane aloft in a really windy day. Or if you have a guy like Joe throwing your aircraft, you give it just a little bit of up elevator there.
I got to make friends with some football players.
Doesn't hurt. Okay, let's give him a test fly.
All right. Can I have a look at yours first?
Sure.
See, look at how nice and straight the edges are in his and how ruffled and horrible mine are. Yeah.
Doesn't matter till it gets in the air. We'll see what happens here. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, launch.
Oh!
See, you beat me. Look at
that. I win.
You can bend the trailing edge the direction you want the plane to go. So your plane was curving to the right. So you want to give it a little left rudder, which means bending the trailing edge just to the left.
Just a little.
Yeah, so Yeah, so just about, you know, just put a little crimp in there like that. It's all about the test flying. Okay, let's try it again. 3, 2, 1, throw.
Oh, world record!
Totally kicked my butt on that one. Look at that.
I just beat the world record holder.
He's the man. This is why I don't throw my own planes.
I feel pretty good about
Nicely
myself.
done, sir.
Well, thank you. Thank you.